My name's Sarah Chapman. I live in Newcastle upon Tyne. I'm an adopted Geordie though, because I was actually born in Cambridgeshire. I'm 58 years old and I work in an insurance company doing administration work. So I found out I had secondary breast cancer when I went to I had a lump under my arm and I got sent straight to the one-stop breast clinic. When I was there, they told us straight away I had breast cancer, but obviously I had to have scans and MRIs to see if there was anything else. And then it picked up that it had already spread to my sternum. Following that, I had another MRI and I had PET scans as well. And I found out it spread to basically several places in my body. And that was in October 2021. And I started my treatment after all the investigations had to be done. I started my treatment in January 2022. Secondary cancer impacts my life with severe fatigue. I'm tired ever so much, which in turn has an effect because it kind of stops us going out so much. And also with anxiety. Anxiety and stress is a big part of the journey because you just don't know what's going to happen next. You know, you don't expect to be in this position in the first place, being diagnosed straight with secondary cancer. And yeah, you don't know what the future is going to bring basically, and I think you're always waiting to get that bad news. But fingers crossed I won't get it. Work-wise, I've had to change my job. I've had to cut my hours back because I was just too tired, and I was just, you know, when I was working full-time, 36 hours a week, Monday to Friday, I'd find on the Saturday and Sunday I'd just sleep all day, and it just, you know, it's no good. You need to still kind of try and live your life. So yes, I've cut back down to lower hours, which I'm finding is a big help. When I think about my future, it's not so much that I think about how long I'm going to be here for, although you always worry about, is it going to have progressed? But I more think about the financial side of things. That's my worries about my future, is how I'm going to manage. You know, I haven't got this big pension pot. I worry about having to finish work full stop and how I would live, you know, on the money I'd get from the government, so to speak. Yeah, it's an awful situation to be in. So I think to help people who have secondary breast cancer, there's a lot of things that needs to change. I think awareness. Although my workplace has been amazing and they really have supported us, I think people need more understanding in the workplace. Because a lot of people end up just having to leave the job, you know, and they get no support at all. I also think it's funding from the government to get these new treatments through and get the treatments through quicker. I mean, you know, from what I understand, the treatments are coming, but you know, they could be too late for so many people. So what keeps me going on bad days is just to support friends, really, and family. Although I live by myself. But I can always ring one of my sisters up and have a word with them, and they'll sort of cheer us up. And I've got a lovely little cat called Heidi. She's a little rescue cat, bless her, and she's just wonderful. I mean, I know she's not a dog, I can't take her out and walk her or anything like that, but just the love I get on her. She's such a comical character. So I often, you know, if I'm feeling down, I just shout Heidi and she'll come to us, have a bit of play with her, and she always makes us laugh.